Hi, it's Chris Castaldo from Wall Street, Buy, Sell, Hold. I'm here with To Hon, the director of Aspire International. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, I understand that you're a part of a company, Aspire International. You have several divisions, one of which we're going to talk about is very exciting, and it's been talked about controversially for a number of years. You have a solar division.
That's true.
Okay. Tell us about your solar division. Where is your should I say solar farm, and how much power do you expect to generate from that property?
Yeah, for this particular project, it's a solar farm that we built in Ontario, Canada. The Ontario government actually is subsidizing this kind of project, and they call it a Fit-in Tariff program. In short form, they call it FIT program.
In FIT, okay.
Yeah, so that's what we are doing now.
All right, well, To, we understand solar has had good publicity in that it's safe, it's renewable, it doesn't harm, there's no byproduct of the power that's generated, but there also needs a government subsidy, and without that, solar really couldn't stand on its own merit. So what's the financial arrangement with you and the government as far as them subsidizing you?
Well, the government is subsidizing it just because it's a green energy, it's good for the environment, and it will create jobs for the local community also. Mm-hmm. So that's why they are willing to subsidize it. And the reason for subsidizing it, another reason is because the cost to build such kind of solar panel is a little bit higher than the traditional using coal or oil to generate. And the Ontario government, for our project that we have license or agreement on hand, they are subsidizing 44.3 cents per kilowatt.
Okay. And how large is your project? How many kilowatts are you going to be, or megawatts you're going to be generating?
We have a contract on hand now. It's 1.8 megawatt, and we have a plan to increase it to 18 megawatt. And eventually, we want to achieve a 300 megawatt capacity with our project.
Okay, for the average person, when you're talking about all these megawatts and gigawatts, and in terms, how much power could you generate? Is that going to power 1,000 homes, 10,000 homes, 20,000 homes? I mean, so someone might understand it in layman's terms.
Well, to be simple, for example, a microwave. If we turn it on full power for 1 hour, it's 1 kilowatt.
1 kilowatt.
That's the big one.
Okay. And an average a household per day would generate 50 kilowatts?
Yeah, something like that, or less. Depends on how they consume the energy. Now people are more conscious on using energy now.
Right.
So a lot of them actually is quite low. It's about maybe 20 kilowatts or 30 kilowatts per day. Okay,
so it's going down quite a bit.
Yes.
All right. And where do you see yourself a couple of years from now? Do you expect to expand your solar project above and beyond, or your plate's going to be full for the next few years?
No, we are actually, as I mentioned, we have 1.8 megawatt for a 20 years project. Mm-hmm. 20 years contract, and to build this particular project, we need 1 year.
Okay.
And we have a plan to apply for a 18 megawatt. That is in progress now, and eventually it will be a 300 megawatt.
Okay. And this 20-year program, how much revenues do you expect to be generating per year?
Each year we can generate $2 million on this 1.8 megawatt.
All right. And what's your carrying cost? What's your ongoing maintenance of that that solar farm each year?
Yeah, the carrying cost actually is quite minimal. The main cost will be to build up the solar farm,
which is $10 million.
Yeah, which is $10 million, and the carrying cost will be less than $200,000 per year.
Okay, so you're talking profit margins almost 90%.
Yes.
About $1.8 million and $200,000 in expenses.
That's correct.
Well, that makes good math, especially if the government's going to subsidize you. They know they're going to get their money back.
That's true.
Okay, do your profit margins change when you go to an 18 megawatt or 300?
Actually, it will be lower because, first of all, the solar panel price is decreasing.
Okay.
And also the maintenance cost will be amortized across a bigger area. Actually, it will be much lower.
Okay, well that sounds great. It sounds like you're in a good business. Your prices or your costs are going down, and we want to keep costs low as business owners. You want to keep revenues coming in. What if energy prices change in the future? Are you on a fixed contract, so you get the same amount per kilowatt?
That's true.
How does that work?
Yeah. Well, price that the government is subsidizing it actually is based on 2 years pricing.
Okay.
I mean 2 years before.
Okay.
Which is the panel price is high, much higher, and the cost to generate the power is higher too. And down the road, actually, our profit margin will be even much better because everything is going low.
Okay. So you have to, I guess, would you have to lock in your prices every 2 years?
No, it's a 20 years flat rate.
Okay, so you're locked in for 20 years no matter what.
Yeah.
All right, and who exactly are you selling your power to?
We are selling the power to the Ontario Power Authority, which is a arm of Ontario government to supply the electricity to the homes.
Okay, I can't imagine you're the only one doing this. Do you have any competitors or well-known companies?
Yes, actually in Ontario, the government is, this particular program, the total will be 2 gigawatt, which is 2,000 of mega, and well, which is huge, and we are only part of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
and how many other companies you think are going to be part of this 3 gigawatt?
The biggest one that they have, that we have in Ontario now is the Samsung.
Is Samsung, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and how much percentage are they responsible for?
They are 40%.
40% of the market?
Yes.
Okay, so there is a lot of, should I say, Aspire Internationals out there, and there's enough business to go around for everybody?
Yes, that's true.
Okay. If someone wants to learn more about your solar program, where would they find that?
You can find it from our solar business website, which is futuresolarinc.com.
Future Solar Inc.?
Yes.
Okay. Future Solar Inc., got it. All right, and you are a publicly traded company?
Yes.
And where are you located, what exchange, and what is your stock symbol, so if someone wanted to educate themselves or invest in your company?
Yeah, the listing company is called Aspire International Inc.
Okay.
And it's listed on the Nasdaq OTC, and the symbol is APIT.
APIT, Aspire International Inc.?
Yes.
All right, APIT is the symbol, and approximately where is your stock traded out, your price?
Today it's about 30 cents.
30 cents?
Yeah.
Have you had a range in the last 52 weeks, year high, year low?
The highest is about 58 cents, and the lowest is about 25.
Okay, so you're trading right off the low, essentially.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got a great manganese project that's coming online. You've got an incredible, interesting solar project, and you've got an operational, profitable, cash flow positive e-commerce business that is up and running.
Yes.
Okay, so I'd have to say, buy low, sell high. Timing could be a good time to buy your stock.
I would say so too.
Okay, well, To Hon, I appreciate your time. My name is Chris Castaldo from Wall Street Buy, Sell, Hold.